Good evening and welcome back inside the JL DeCook Gymnasium. It is Dig Pink 2024, and we are getting ready for the main event, Varsity Volleyball with Newberry and Engadine here at the JL DeCook. Dan Hardenbrook, Jim Deslack, glad to be back with you for a varsity contest between the Lady Indians and the Lady Eagles. Engadine comes in. This will be the biggest game of their season. They have not won, and this is the night they hope to pull off an incredible upset and turn things around. Meanwhile, the Lady Indians have hit their stride strong over the last couple of weeks, ranked again in this week's All-UP volleyball poll. They look to continue their recent strong stretch here on the home floor in front of a packed house. It's been a fun night. It's been an incredible night. You cannot move around in the lobby here at the JL DeCook Gymnasium. It is packed wall to wall and up to the rafters, and that is what we like to see, a little bit of life back in the old JL DeCook tonight.
Yeah, she is packed, pink everywhere, a lot of excitement, a lot of the festivities, the hoopla, and now we're down to playing some volleyball, which is what we're here for tonight.
You talk with people who volunteered with the setup and the preparation or on the committee, and there's a giant sigh of relief going on right now because the job has been done. Another successful event. We'll still have game ball auctions and raffle drawings coming up throughout the varsity contest. I learned that the Newberry football team is not much better serving volleyballs. And they practiced today. They had students and staff, boys against the staff, kind of like a pep assembly for Dig Pink today. And I heard the staff just rolled the varsity and JV football boys today.
Oh boy.
So been a fun day, and we're getting ready to get underway here with this one. We're going to start out tonight with the national anthem. American Legion Post 74 in Newberry going to present the colors. We'll step aside, come back with the start of tonight's contest.
Welcome to Allegan State Game Area, where a tiny butterfly unites partners for conservation. It's here, along the winding Kalamazoo River, that we find widespread grasslands and towering oak trees that comprise some of our state's best savanna ecosystems. Many species call Allegan State Game Area home, including the Carner blue butterfly. These butterflies are charming and beautiful, and despite their small wingspan only being about the size of a postage stamp, they have had a big impact on conservation in Michigan and beyond.
Allegan State Game Area is a stronghold for Carner blue butterfly populations. The Carner blue serves as a crucial flagship species here. By managing oak savanna communities at Allegan to support Carner blue, we observe benefits to many other wildlife and plant species that share this space.
The Carner blue butterfly has one host plant called wild lupin or sundial lupin. The butterfly is inextricably linked to this plant, as the caterpillars must eat it to grow into an adult butterfly. This lovely perennial is native to Michigan and thrives on sandy soil, which is abundant here in Allegan. With shared knowledge, resources, and dedication, we can make significant strides in habitat restoration and increase public awareness of the incredible biodiversity around us. To ensure that Carner blue butterflies continue to thrive in the Allegan State Game Area, we must maintain an open savanna forest as well as the sundial lupin growing in the understory. To achieve this, we use two management tools that are key to maintaining and restoring these habitats: prescribed burning and forest mowing. Fire stimulates lupin growth, while mowing reduces woody encroachment from crowding out the lupin.
Partnership is the cornerstone of success in this endeavor. Joint efforts between DNR Wildlife Division and the Michigan Natural Features Inventory are underway to monitor and research populations and maintain suitable habitats critical to the Carner blue butterfly's survival.
This year marks the 50th anniversary of Michigan's Endangered Species Law, a milestone highlighting decades of dedicated efforts to protect and preserve the state's most vulnerable wildlife.
One emerging threat to Carner blues is a species called big leaf lupin, which is native to the western United States. Big leaf lupin is used as an ornamental plant in landscaping because of its showy blooms. The Karner blue can mistake this for its host plant, but the caterpillars are unable to eat it when the eggs hatch. For residents of the upper Midwest, it is imperative to plant native sundial lupin, as invasive big leaf lupin can escape gardens into Karner blue habitat.
By incorporating native plants into your landscaping, purchasing a wildlife habitat license plate, or a hunting license, you can play a critical role in conserving Michigan's natural heritage.
We will continue to work together, united in our mission to protect special species like the Karner blue butterfly.
All right, back here at the JL, the Cook Gymnasium in Newberry, getting you ready for the varsity contest in Dig Pink. They're currently introducing the Engadine Eagles. That's number 3, Bianca Briggs, sponsored by Jason and Joanne Briggs, in memory of Beverly Nicholson. Eden Freed, number 4, sponsored by Sandra Freed, in honor of Sandra Freed. 5, Casey Hopper, sponsored by Avenue A Property Management, in memory of Helen Metzler. 6, Callie Robinson, sponsored by the Robinson family, in honor of Olivia Taylor. Number 7, Lauren Hassenjager, sponsored by the Trading Post, in honor of Cheryl Bowler. 8 is Hallie Butkovich, sponsored by Freddy's 499, in memory of Hal Burton. Janet Sistrunk wears 11, sponsored by Shelley McGahan, in honor of Rachel Kroll. 13, Addison Livermore, sponsored by Amanda and Mark Livermore, in memory of all the warriors who fought. And 15, Ava Holcomb, sponsored by Jacob and Nicole Holcomb, in honor of all breast cancer survivors. They're coached by Aubrey Simmons, the Engadine alum, sponsored by Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis, in memory of Nina Barker. Going on to the Engadine side, it'll be number 1, Olivia Burke, sponsored by Barb Burke and Isaac Armstrong, in memory of Karen Armstrong. Number 2, Addison Schrader, sponsored by Two Hearted Surveying, memory of Elaine Simonson, and in honor of Alice Schrader. Number 4, Amelia Shanley, sponsored by Annette Shanley, in memory of Aloma Dismuke. 5, Allie Whalen, sponsored by Pickleman's Total One Stop, in honor of Deb Singleton. 7 is Ivana Kapkova, sponsored by Jim and Jan Goldthorpe, in honor of Sharka Kapkova. Number 10, Natalie Whalen, sponsored by Krista Vanetta, in memory of Shirley Lawrence. 11, Maddie Krupla, sponsored by S&J Sports, in honor of Michelle Masick. Number 12, Lily Heim, sponsored by Matsiff, in honor of all those battling breast cancer. Number 13, Ashley Deslack, sponsored by Jim and Missy Deslack, in honor of Judy Rivest. 14, Aaliyah Taylor, sponsored by Hal and Patricia Taylor, in honor of Joanna Avery and Julie Boriner. Number 17, Candela Murciano, sponsored by Hank's General Store, in memory of Hank Catola. 18, Alizea Depew, sponsored by Newberry Subway, in honor of Janet Link and Kitty Ahrens. And number 20, Adan Nawase, sponsored by Subway, in honor of Hanel Ruotsi. Marshall Kirby, the coach of the Lady Indians, sponsoring himself tonight, and honoring Kim Kirby, in memory of Rose Marie Kirby. Oh,
Yes, a lot there again.
good thing you're doing the play-by-play.
It's great, all the players find sponsors for tonight's event and dedicate their game to someone. It's great to see, again, part of what what Dig Pink's all about, and that's spreading awareness and remembering those that
Anytime, too, you can get an event like this and the students get behind it. I mean, it's a fun night for them as well, but we're learning, we're educating the young people as well. Everybody was edge of their seat during the presentation. Got to send out a special birthday wish tonight on this Dig Pink event. Linus Parr, our good friend and building trades instructor, somebody brought him bought him brownies for his birthday. And guess who got one? This guy.
You got one.
The bake sale passed the
feel
test
bad.
again.
I just talked to him out in the lobby. I didn't realize it was his
That's
birthday.
how I go. He goes, you want a birthday brownie? And I go, well, whose birthday? He goes, it's mine, but I don't need a whole plate of brownies. Girls are throwing out these mini foam volleyballs, too. Some of them are dangerous. So I noticed Ashley took hers, too, and went handoff, which is always safer.
Yeah, she took one right over to Grandma. That was a smart move.
Ken DePew wrapping up the pregame. He's much better pacing than I am.
Oh,
Whoa.
there goes a launch right over the crowd.
That's a UP Finals caliber shot put throw right there. No babies have been harmed. Nobody hurt. Nobody's bleeding or missing an eye. Everybody decked out in pink. I think Craig Whalen would dress like that every day if he could.
All right, teams have been announced.
There's the whistle. Let's
Hear
shake
an
it up.
Official whistle. They're like, that's all right. Let's go. Let's play some volleyball. Let's get this thing rolling.
Yep. Engadine will be in the black, like the varsity numbers. Large, neon pink numbers.
Yeah, a little easier for us to see.
Newberry going to be in the pink with the white. Don't see an alternate jersey in this one for the Liberos.
Nope, I don't think there was when these teams met the first time either. Neither team playing a libero.
Oh, okay. That makes it easy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lady Indians are still figuring it out.
Even amidst all this, Dig Pink, this is still an
Conference
conference game tonight.
Lady Indians hit second there. They're trying to win out and hope to get some help. They're going to need a lot of it because St. Ignace would have a head-to-head tiebreaker, which would be a similar situation to how we finished with Rudyard last year. But right now, this Lady Indians team is going to spend every bit of the next 3 weeks. It's really about district tournament time from here on out.
It is. So we got on the floor for the Indians here, we got Deslak, Taylor, and Kopkova in the front row. Alzea DePew, Amelia Shanley, and Addison Schrader starting out in the back row. And it looks like Shanley is going to get the whistle to go, and we're off and running here. Varsity contest of Dig Pink.
And that one deep, and the Lady Indians on top. Sistrunk with Butkovich. That's the wrong roster.
I know. We had different numbers in this match, so bear with us for a little bit till we figure out.
Just got to get the right page.
Who's wearing what here.
That's still Engadine. Engadine's junior varsity is with our varsity. There we go.
Trouble there. Ace serve for Shanley. The Lady Indians will go up 2-0 early here in this first set.
Hassenjager, Robinson, Hopper, and Freed, the rest of the Engadine lineup.
Oh, scramble there. Eagles able to play that across. Set Taylor middle. And that's going to drop down. Point there for the Indians, and they'll take an early 3-0 lead here in this one.
If you are just joining us, you missed the JV contest scores there for you at the bottom of the screen. A Newberry ace. And just like that JV match, Lady Indians racing out to an early lead. That was 3-0 Newberry in the JV, 25-10, 25-10, 15-6.
Shanley. 2 straight serves off Shanley.
When she is locked in and on her game, there are very few that may be better anywhere. Lady Indians in a loaded D4 pool this week. We're actually in a 3-way tie for 5th. They keep winning but keep going down. But some of the West End teams had a pretty strong week. Got Forest Park, St. Ignace, the top 2 again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we played St. Ignace twice. Newberry played St. Ignace twice this season, and I was at both those contests. And I got to say, Dan, we were right there, very competitive with St. Ignace. I think either of those matches could have went to the Indians. So we know we're right up there and playing the caliber volleyball to be right there in D4.
Forest Park has lost once all season to Kingsford, who's the number 2 team in the large school poll, and that was in tournament play early.
Shanley with another rocket serve. Free ball opportunity here, and they set up Kopkova, and she'll knock that down the line. And the Indians now up 6-0 here in set 1.
Going to be a Brimley, Rudyard, Engadine, Newberry district. St. Ignace would be there waiting potentially for the winner in the regionals.
Oh, Shanley got all that one off the wall, and that's a side out desperately needed here by the Eagles. They get their first point here in set 1, down 6-1.
Sistrunk to serve.
Sistrunk to serve, yep. She'll send it deep. Schrader, Kopkova, Taylor in the middle. She'll push across. Freed, play at the net. Oh, Taylor
Jumped
was
too
there.
early.
I think timed that off just a little bit, and that one's going to drop down.
She still almost got to it.
She did. I'm not sure if she got called off on that or what, but yeah, dropped her hands last minute. So Sistrunk will serve again. Shanley, Depew, back set. Deslack, she'll push, far corner. Dug up there by the Eagles. Free ball coming across here for the Indians. Schrader to Depew. She'll sit far side. Kopkova finds a hole deep down the middle and knocks that one home.
Whoa.
And the Indians will now go up 7-2. And Deslack back to serve. Should go deep left. Trouble here for the Eagles. They're going to scramble. That's going to drop in off 3 hits. So point there off Deslack's serve. Now up 8-2. And she'll send her across again. Short middle that time. Trouble. Played across by the Eagles. That one's at the net. And now tip down there. Schrader gets a hand on it.
She got caught in a tough spot. Couldn't make a move on the free ball.
Couldn't really tell whether that was going to be in or not. So side out there for the Eagles.
She got forced to sit there and watch that high floater. Austin J. Girls serve it up here. Engadine 8-3.
Oh, skipped that off the net. Good play there by Taylor. Schrader, this side hit off of Bukovich and drops down. Side out point Indians.
Double subs coming here. Allie Whalen is going to come for Taylor.
Yep.
Natalie Whalen going to come for Depew.
Little different rotation look tonight for Coach Kirby. Mixing things up a little bit. Whalen played there. That's at the net. Natalie Whalen puts that back.
And we get a whistle.
Over here. We call a double hit on that second hit there. So point there to the Eagles. Indians on top 9-4. Early on here in
tightened up again after the start. Nice dig there by Kopkova.
Whalen sets her sister. Played up there by the Eagles. Free ball coming across. Schrader to Whalen. Back to Schrader. She'll push. That'll be off the arms of Holcomb and drop down for a point for the Indians. And that'll send Eva Kopkova back to serve. Eva been very consistent serving so far this season for the Indians.
She's got an ace there.
She'll be an ace. I did not jinx her that time.
You should get a point back for that.
I should. I'm at 0 now. You're still at 1.
Yeah.
Kopkova to serve again.
Oof.
Tough serve there. Trouble here for the Eagles, and that's going to drop down.
Second timeout coming for Engadine. 12-4 here in the first. 2024 Dig Pink. Look at that crowd. Awesome to see everybody out here.
Good show from the student section tonight. They're going to get a little bit loud. Indians off to a quick start here in set one, as they're up 12-4.
Engadine, after that first timeout, seemed to play a little bit better. They just can't get a consistent run going.
Well, we talked a little bit in the pregame of the JV game.
Yeah.
It's probably the biggest crowd they'll see at any game this
Oh,
season.
goodness,
so,
yeah.
You know there's a little bit of nerves in there, and you got to kind of settle in, get your feet under you. And remember that we're here to actually play a volleyball game once all the festivities
That's
are
got to
done.
be the hardest part is locking
tough.
in.
That's tough. As a coach, I always worried about that. So many distractions. And Kopkova out of the timeout, top of the net. That'll drop down for an ace. Indians now up 13-4. Kopkova deep. Bukovic will play that one up. Set coming here for Freed. She'll hit back row. Kopkova to Schrader. Shanley will push that across. Trouble down the line, and that's going to drop in. Bukovic couldn't quite get to that one. That'll extend Indians' lead now 14-4. Kopkova will retain the serve. Deep back, Bukovic able to play. Set coming center here, free ball for the Indians. Kopkova, Whalen, looking this side, Shanley.
Ooh.
She rattles that one down to the wall.
She got what was left of the Wheaties.
Way too, little too strong there, so side out for the Eagles. And don't have a Shanley. Middle there. Natalie Whalen, nice placement on the push there. Finds an open hole in the Eagles defense. That'll drop in. Indians now lead 15-5. Briggs checks in for the Eagles. Schrader to serve for the Indians. Bukovic set far side. Sistrunk. Natalie Whalen at the net. Puts that back down, but Eagles regain, and Sistrunk finds a hole and knocks that one down. Nice play there by the Eagles. Schrader will check out. Olivia Burke will check in that back row. Holcomb will serve for the Eagles. Kopkova will play that one up. Set front. A little miscommunication there. Indians will just play that across. Sistrunk, far side. Drops that one down. Finds a hole in the middle. There's two straight hits there for Sistrunk where she's knocked those points down for the Eagles. They've now cut it to a 15-7 Indian lead. Whalen. Shanley will play that across off the top of the net, and that'll drop down. Free there for the Eagles, but she didn't need to be because that one never cleared the net.
They kind of just leave her on her own up there to handle that.
Mm-hmm. Nice little run here by the Eagles. Trying to climb back into this one. Whalen set this side. Deslak, she'll push middle. Freed, she'll push across. Whalen set this side. Shanley, she'll give the old punch across. One hand dig by Bukovic. Freed off the top of her hand into the net. And side out point there for the Indians. Depew will check in. And Leah Taylor will check in. Depew will go back to serve.
Coach Kirby trying to keep his girls fired up here. First set, best of 5 in the varsity. And Depew puts one right into the netting.
Some side out point there for the Eagles. Indians on top 16-9. Freed to serve.
Ooh.
Oh, that one off the side of her hand, right at the official over here. So service error, side out point to the Indians.
Shanley got the Lady Indians started.
Yep. See what she can do here. Indians on top 17-9 now. Shanley goes deep right, and that'll be an ace serve. That'll go off Briggs and too far for Bukovich to chase that one down. $18-9 now. Indians on top here, set one. Shanley sends that one deep, out of bounds, side out to the Eagles.
Both teams having a little trouble consistently, I would say here.
Yeah, consistently on the service side for sure. Sistrunk now for the Eagles to serve. So go middle, Shanley to Depew. Kopkova this side, drops that one down in the back middle of the Eagle defense. So side out point there to the Indians, who now lead 19-10. Schrader will check back in for Burke. Deslak back to serve. Middle there, Freed plays that up. Set Bukovich here, she'll push, deep middle, Deslak to Depew. Far side, Schrader. Good job by Schrader there, just to get that one across. Set Bukovich middle here.
Oh, nice
Aaliyah
play
Taylor
by
in the
Taylor
net.
up front.
She will kill that one down on the block. Point there, Lady Indians, who now lead 20-10. Deslak to serve. Middle to Freed. Freed plays that one up easy. Set far side, hit, back row. Shanley will dig that one up. Depew. Taylor with the push, far side. Freed's able to dig that one up. Tip coming across here, Depew to Schrader. Schrader will set Kopkova. She'll bump back row. Freed. Center. Over Bukovich. Tip there. Depew will play that across on the second back row. Freed. Freed will push across. Deslak. Depew. Back set Schrader. Schrader bump deep. Good rally going here. Either side really able to set up something good for a hit.
Been the best back and forth.
Kopkova, she'll push. Nice dig there by the Eagles. Taylor at the net, she'll push that back across. Shanley, played up, hit the cable. Nice play there by Depew. Kopkova, she'll hit, and that'll go net. Long rally there. That was the battle of attrition, who could last the longest. That was a well-earned point there by the Eagles.
Austin Jaeger will serve on the Engadine side, trailing 20-11.
Kopkova, Depew, push on second hit. Oh, nice tip there by Bukovich as that was coming across. Good heads-up play by Bukovich to drop that one in.
Nice-looking one there.
Indians on top now, 20-12. And that'll be net serve, side out to the Indians. Substitutions here coming here for the Indians.
They've been using almost everybody here.
Yeah. So Allie Whalen will check in, and she'll go back to serve.
Pretty good option. Gets it across.
Shanley this side. Kopkova gets up. Drops it down. Freed having herself a real good rotation. Wow, that one is deep. Headed towards Brimley. She got all of that one, and that will be out of bounds.
Pick that up on my way to Pickford tomorrow.
Indians now 22. Engadine 12. Whalen to serve again. Bukovich will push. Deslak. Whalen to Whalen. And Natalie Whalen will hit that one. Too hot for Sistrunk to handle. And that'll extend their lead now 23-12. Here it's at one. Whalen should go deep. Sistrunk, tough hit the net here. Whalen there, tip. Good reaction to keep that alive. She'll push across now. Sistrunk, Freed. That'll be off Holcomb in the net.
Set point.
And we are at set point, 24-12. And Allie Whalen will see if she can close it out with this serve here. And she does, with an ace.
Set one to the Lady Indians. They win it 25-12. We'll be back. Second set action coming up.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
Did you know the Newberry News has a print shop? They print business cards, brochures, invitations, window flyers, gift certificates, business envelopes, and so much more. Get all your printing needs done right here at home. For fast service and affordable pricing, call 906-293-8401 and see what the Newberry News print shop can do for you.
When it's time to head to the great outdoors, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has you covered. As your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer, they're your one-stop shop from the water to the snow trails. Whether it's sales, service, rentals, or accessories, they've got everything you need to make your next trip unforgettable. Visit Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com. The Fish and Hunt Shop, where your next great adventure begins.
All right, we're back at the Jail to Cook Gymnasium. Getting ready for the game ball raffle. One from Engadine, one from Newberry. Engadine's ready to go.
Yeah. Way we get the ball raffle. I've seen over the years these balls get raffled off for pretty high money.
Yeah.
I mean, $400 or $500.
There's always a little rivalry that goes on here.
Right. See who can make the most money.
I got to keep my hands in my pockets.
Want me to bid for you?
No.
Oh,
no.
all right.
We'll split it. We'll be out early.
The Lady Indians win in set one, 25-12. Again, varsity contest is best of 5.
Taking our time here.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Waiting on the band. They're playing Stairway to Heaven. Whatever they're playing, it's the longest song ever.
There we go.
They sound good.
So we got Colonel Kristen Salter, local auctioneer. She's going to auction off the balls.
They're pros now.
They are pros. Been to some of their auctions. They do an excellent job.
So we're off and going.
We're off and rolling.
I believe this is Engadine.
I think it is.
I would tell you where it's at if I could understand what she's saying.
We are at 150, looking for 160 right now.
So we're out, right?
We were out at about $10, I think, Dan.
Well, I owe Mr. Kitzman $1 for a drink from the concession stand.
Oh, boy. We're up to 200 now for the Engadine ball.
Girls aren't really fired up. Got to get them fired up. You got to work your crowd.
You do. Up to 240 now.
Huh?
Oh, a late bidder coming in at 260.
I think Matthew Rahali just bid 300.
This is an Engadine ball up to $280. Let's see.
Is there a time limit? $300?
$280. The Engadine game ball raffled off.
He's
he
paying
ain't playing
cash on
around.
the
He's
spot.
coming down,
Yeah.
getting the cash right out.
He was ready to go.
That's a man that came prepared and ready to go.
He set his sights on that early.
They will now raffle off the game ball signed by all the players for the Newberry side.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. Paid on the spot.
Yeah.
My money, which we said wasn't much, is on Veneta.
See Louis Link up at the top there. He's raising his hand. He's in on this.
I love Teresa Oberly bidding on the ball while Ace is staring right at the floor.
Up to $200 now. He's going up.
Get a bid. Need a bid from the Motley crew up there in the top row.
I see another bidder jumping in here. Oh, Ken Depew now joining in on the action. Well, he got some new bidders jumping in. He's been holding out, waiting for it to get up in his price range.
All about timing. Maybe that's Ace telling him, hey, bro, help me out. The Pew strategy session. Ace and Teresa are talking it over here.
Oh, Kenny Depew jumps back in.
We could split it as a family.
Up to $300 now on the Newberry ball.
Oh. There it is.
There, Mr. Veneta jumps in. He said he's jumping to $500. Kevin Veneta.
Standing ovation from the crowd and Kenny. Kenny will surprise you. Louis worked for the state, so he bowed out.
Newberry ball raffles off for $500, Mr. Kevin Veneta. We talked about him early in the show.
I'm telling you that.
Great community
He might be the best dressed in the house tonight.
He is looking sharp in that.
That is
pink.
I got a closer look. A GM limited edition Hawaiian floral pink shirt.
Wow. He sports it very well. Thank you to Kevin Veneta. And I don't know the name of the Engadine ball donor, but thank you.
That was Chris Grover.
Okay.
Who does a lot of work with their youth programs over there.
All right. Excellent. Great to see the support. So between the two game balls, they raised $780 tonight.
Yep. Now back to business. What do we got here? Schrader and Depew, Shanley, Kapkova, Eslak, Taylor.
Yeah, Coach Kirby.
Sistrunk with Freed, Hassenjager, Butkovich. 16, I figured out, by the way, is Hopper.
Okay.
I didn't tell you that in the first one.
Okay.
And number 6, Callie Robinson.
All right.
Here we go, right to left. Lady Eagles on the serve with Newberry up 1-0 in the match. Oh, Shanley
this side,
from
Shanley.
one sideline to the other.
Beautiful.
A thing of beauty.
Beautiful. Nice set there by Depew. Shanley cross court drops that one in. The Indians will start this one out 1-0. And Shanley will have the serve.
Oh.
She'll mishit that one right off her forearm, and that'll be a net serve, side out, Lady Eagles.
Both teams giving one up. Holcomb back in. On the Engadine side. First sub here in the second set. Oh, whoa.
Missed hit there, too.
Yikes.
So after the long,
looks like the football
very
team.
long, lengthy break.
Looks like the football
sets,
team. We're back.
Both teams trying to find some focus, get back to playing volleyball here. Deslak will get one across.
Looks like the football boys in the serving contest again.
Bukovich will hit that one wide. So point there, Lady Indians. They'll now lead 3-1.
First converted serve point.
And Ashley Deslak will serve again.
Oh.
She will drop an ace.
Exactly how you want it.
One.
Just barely clears the net. Good spin, good drop. And we wait. Deslak gets it back.
She'll go Freed there. Freed able to play that one up. Holcomb will push cross. Taylor net. Oh, great play by Kapkova to keep that alive.
She covered a lot of ground.
Hopper will push deep. Shanley can't get to that one, and that will drop in. Side out point, Lady Eagles. Indians on top 4-2 early on here in set number 2.
Nice back and forth. Here's Butkovich. Really the leader of the group.
Schrader will play that one across. Sistrunk. Holcomb, she'll push. Deslak, Depew push, second hit. Hopper will just play that one across. Both teams kind of scrambling to get their offense set up. Depew says, I'm going to push this across on the second one. Sistrunk can't handle.
She likes to do that from time to time.
Indians now on top 5-2.
We got a
mass
3
substitution here.
Yeah, line change. Krupla comes for Deslak. Allie Whalen for Aaliyah Taylor. That'll be for the serve. And Natalie Whalen up front for Depew.
Yep. Allie Whalen will go back to serve for the Indians. Sistrunk will play that up. Holcomb, Freed, push across, tipped at the net.
Kapkova just covers ground so well.
Natalie Whalen. Holcomb, Eagles just trying to stay alive here.
Nice job by Krupla on the back line.
Great play there. Shanley will push across. Bukovich to Freed. Hasenjager will push across. Whalen to Whalen in the middle. And Natalie looked like she was going to hit. Goes with the tip off the side of Freed's block, and that'll drop down. 6-2 Indians on top now. Freed in the net there. Schrader's there.
Sometimes all you got to do is just make them take their eye off it.
Yep, just that little distraction when you're blocking up in the net.
Timeout for Engadine. One thing I've noticed too with Whalen and Taylor as they continue to get more varsity experience, as they're figuring out at the net, here's when I need to power this thing down.
Right.
Here's when I need to put enough touch on it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I've seen real good development in Aaliyah Taylor throughout the season. Natalie Whalen as a sophomore, gaining more and more confidence, hitting the ball a little bit harder now. And like you said, more awareness at the net offensively as to whether to hit that ball or trying to place it somewhere. So out of the timeout.
Engadine was not in the huddle very long.
No, they weren't.
On their timeout, quick message.
Allie Whalen with the serve here. Holcomb will bump that one across. Indians looking to set up. Kopkova near side at the net was Freed.
Nice job by Freed.
Great block there by Freed, and that'll drop on side out point for the Eagles. Hopper to serve now. Indians on top 7-3. Kopkova. Whalen sets it back to her. Kopkova with a nice touch. Finds a hole
needle
in the defense there, and a quick side out point for the Indians. And Kopkova off the tip will get the serve.
She's been solid really all over the floor tonight.
Yeah, very consistent from Eva tonight so far.
Ace.
Oh, they're going to call that one out. Look close on the line. Line judge says no, too far. So side out point there for the Eagles. Indians on top now, 8-4 here in set 2. Holcomb to serve.
It's an all Engadine line judge crew.
Shanley to Whalen. Back to Shanley. And she gets all of that one. Way too high.
She didn't miss.
Briggs there.
Did not miss. Holcomb out.
When the set's there and Shanley can get up on top of the ball, she has a hit that's pretty difficult to return. Schrader will go down, and Livy Burke will check in, and she'll go back to the service line.
Jump serve.
Burke sends that deep, and that's going to be out. A lot of service errors here in set 2. We got Livermore checking in for Freed. And she'll get the serve call. Backside, Kopkova. Set, middle, Shanley. Blocked at the net by Bukovic. Eagles able to play.
Oh, man.
They'll push across. Free ball chance here for the Indians.
They got stuck.
Struggle on the pass. They'll have to push across. Trouble there for the Eagles. Good effort by Briggs. She can't quite get to it. And that'll drop down. Point to the Indians.
I think Briggs is a freshman playing up.
Yeah,
they don't have that in here tonight.
No, we don't have grades in here right now.
She's an underclassman, freshman or sophomore.
Okay.
I know that much.
Depew checks back in. Deslack checks back in. And Depew will serve. She'll send that deep and out.
They got lucky because they were froze.
They were miscommunication.
Yeah.
They're pointing at each other. You got it, I got it. But that sails deep. And another service error.
Engadine's tightening up here.
Yep.
Hanging around.
Newberry 10, Engadine 6. Sistrunk will have the serve now. She'll send that. Kopkova to Depew. Set this side. Shanley had to realign. Great hit there by Shanley. Finds it. Hole in the back center of the defense of the Eagles. The Indians now on top 11-6. And Shanley off the hit will get the serve. She'll float that one kind of short. Eagles able to play it across, but an opportunity here for the Indians. Tough set, tough hit for Kopkova there.
Bukovic, nice play at the net.
Bukovic was ready for that at the net. She'll drop that down. Side out point to the Eagles. And Hasenjager will go back to serve. Holcomb checks back in for the Eagles. Kopkova, Depew, back to Kopkova. Light hit across there, played by the Eagles. Holcomb will send it across. Depew, tip at the net.
Yep, got her.
They're going to call, I don't know what that was.
Marshall Kirby doesn't.
I'm not sure if that was a lift or if she came from the back row on that. Regardless, point to the Eagles. Deep serve here, and that'll sail out.
That thing wanted to get down.
That just kind of floated and just out. So side out point there to the Lady Indians.
Schrader back in.
Yep.
For Burke. Krupla is going to come for Deslack. Going to put Maddie on the service line. 12-8. Again, quick start for Newberry. Engadine has battled pretty evenly for a majority of the set.
Hopper sends that across. Shanley looking for Kopkova. She'll play across. Freed able to hit that one back across. Their opportunity here for the Indians. Shanley from the back row.
The changeup.
Set up to hit. I think her timing was
Yeah.
off. She adjusted midair, was able to tip that across, kind of caught the Eagles off guard. And that'll drop down. Indians now on top 13-8. Krupla to serve. That sails deep and bottom dropped out of that right at the line. And Krupla with the ace serve. The Indians now on top 18-4. Nope, 14-8. I read that backwards.
You're forgiven.
Krupla again, Sistrunk, Holcomb, Bukovic, she'll push across. Kopkova punches that one up. Trouble here for the Indians. Taylor's there. She's able to push across.
Turning nothing into something there.
Yeah, yep.
Timeout.
Engadine will take another timeout. The Indians on
Use them
top.
all. Can't bring them with you.
15-8 here in set number 2. They were winners in set number 1, 25-12.
Again, do want to remind you tomorrow night, high school football action here on our network channels. It'll be Newberry at Pickford. Big Great Lake 8 matchup. 4:30 in the JV is Varsity live video play-by-play coverage. We'll kick off at 7 o'clock. Engadine is at home tomorrow. For you Eagle fans out there, they get Cedarville Detour. It's a varsity-only contest down there tomorrow. JVs played last night against Bel Air. Scheduled for tonight, and they went, wait a minute. Can't play a JV football game on Dick Pink.
Dick Pink night, eh?
So, Bel Air said, hey, we'll still come up on a Wednesday. Engadine JV's got their first win last night. So that should be fun. Always pretty good matchup between them and Cedarville. I've seen some classics between those two schools, as we have with Newberry and Pickford.
We're back to play here out of the timeout.
Oh,
net runner.
Oh, my.
Oh, and they're going to call a lift on that. Yep, so that'll be a lift. So that'll be a point to the Lady
This is a
Indians.
nice play by Hopper.
Quite the net runner there. Yeah, great effort by Hopper. Called on the lift on that. So Krupla will retain the serve. She's rattled off some nice serves here. Bukovic trying to get that across. And
You've learned your lesson. Comment on the serve after the serve is in the air.
Right.
I like it. After it's been played.
I remind you the score. I'm at 0 now. You're still at 1.
I know. I'm picking my spot.
All right. Oh.
Yeah.
Now, does that count as a jinx for you? Krupla serves that one out of bounds.
No, that does not count.
Oh, that's debatable.
I was
Anybody
just making
listening
a
out
point
there,
on
if
it.
you want to comment on that and think Dan should get another point on jinxing the
If I go to
service.
-2,
No, you're going to be +2.
I'm hurting. Oh, we're going +2.
Right.
I thought it was a negative point.
I don't know how you get it.
We're going minus points.
Bukovic to serve. Kopkova. Depew. Back row. Shanley will play that across. Free opportunity here for the Eagles. And that'll get bumped across on 2. Depew says, I'll push across on 2.
Are we scoring this like golf? The higher the number, the worse the score.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So for every
So I'm
jinx,
2
you
over
go
par.
up a point.
2 over par.
You can take one away. How did I get one taken away? I don't remember that.
Because it was an unjinx.
Okay. All right. So it's still 0.
Yeah.
0.
You're at even par.
You're 1 up.
Yeah.
All right. Kopkova plays that one up. Indians got to push across on the third hit. Sistrunk, Holcomb, Freed. Allie Whalen there to save that one. Kopkova hits across. Sistrunk, nice dig there. That'll get bumped across. Opportunity here for the Indians. Set, middle, Natalie Whalen. Tips, Hopper's there. Eagles play across on 3. Whalen, far side, Kopkova. She'll push it down the line.
I don't see a signal.
I'm waiting
What's
for a
this?
signal too. Yeah,
First down?
that must be in. Point Indians. Yeah, that dropped down the line. Nice play there by Kopkova. Indians now on top 19-9 here in set 2.
Every time I think I learn something about volleyball, there's 2 other things that come up that I can't figure out.
Whalen with a nice serve there. Eagles just bump that across. Shanley from the back row. This is the net. Natalie Whalen's there and slams that one down.
Crowd loves it.
The Indians now up 29. And Allie Whalen will serve again. Whalen sends it across. Freed. Hopper plays that up. Nice play there by Hasenjager to get that one across. Set. Middle Whalen here. She'll hit back row. Bukovic at the net here.
Yeah.
I hear a
Early whistle. 2.
Double hit on the Eagles. So point there to the Indians. 2, or if you're from the 70s, that's peace, or 60s, right?
Or is that how many points I have?
Yes.
2.
You have 2.
Wide right there.
Struggling there. Ace serve. Struggle on the serve return here for the Eagles. Indians have now opened up a 22-9 lead here in set 2. Free to play that front. Holcomb, she'll push deep. Shanley there for the Indians. Set far side. Kopkova. Eagles at the net, but off their hands, out of bounds. Point there, Indians.
Allie Whalen, I don't think, has any intention on giving this back. Trying to close the deal here. 23-9.
Whalen sets Whalen middle. Hasenjager there to play that one up. Free to play Crow. Nope, that one's going to drop in the net. And
set
we
point.
are set point. Indians 24, Engadine 9. Lady Indians looking to go up 2-0 here in this Dig Pink matchup. Eagles play across. Krupla, Whalen, a little too close to the net. She'll play across. Hopper here.
Oh,
Natalie
wow.
Whalen at the net. And she will knock that down, and the Lady Indians will take set number 2, 25-9, and now go up 2-0.
Look to finish off the varsity sweep in set number 3. That's coming up when we come back. It's on 123 FM, the UP Sports Network, and streaming to your big screen with YouTube and the Newberry News.
Covering stories that interest the community, readers have come to depend on the Newberry News. Subscribe to the digital edition for early Wednesday morning access or get the print edition delivered to your doorstep. The Newberry News, your news and information leader.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
High school sports are meant to be fun.
We love to represent our school and we care about our sports.
We know you do too.
And because we all care, it can sometimes get intense.
So here's our perspective to make the experience more fun for everyone.
We know it's easy to react and yell during games, but we all make mistakes.
It makes the game more enjoyable when we hear you cheering positively.
Referees are human. Respect their decisions. They aren't perfect.
When you feel like yelling at an official, remember that you are representing our school.
As much as we want to win, just remember to keep the energy positive towards all.
During the season, we spend a lot of time with their coaches. They have a tough job.
You can support them by accepting their decisions.
And being thankful for all the time they have devoted to making us better.
Showing empathy and support to everyone involved is important.
Remember, you are the ones that set the example.
Thanks for coming to our games, taking us to practice, and always supporting us.
We couldn't do this without you.
We couldn't do this without you.
We couldn't do this without you.
We couldn't do it without you.
All right, back here at the jail to cook. Newberry is 2-0 here in the varsity matchup, getting ready for the third set. Kevin Vanetta in his magical shirt win the 50-50. He probably got the kayak.
Hey, I don't know.
Some nights it's just your night.
Right. I'd like to give a shout out to my favorite mother-in-law, listening up in Dollar Bay tonight, Tina Matfolk. It's probably one of our most dedicated
She's the number
listeners.
1 fan. She's the number 1
I
fan.
hear she makes a pretty good pie too, Dan.
I'll second that.
We are set to go here in number 3.
50-50. Money just got donated back.
It doesn't surprise me.
So, Lady Indians will start it out here. We are just going ready for play, and Shanley went flying up to the line and serves it into the net. 1-0. Shanley with Deslack, Schrader, Kapkova, Depew, and Taylor. That's been the starting group for Coach Kirby each of the first 3 sets, but he's mixed some players in as well. Ooh, Butkovich couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah, short serve there. Shanley just able to get it across the net.
Hassenjager with Butkovich, Hopper, Robinson, Freed, and Sistrunk.
Deslack with the serve.
That back triangle's had some problems.
That's going to drop. Ace serve there for Deslack will put the Indians up 2-1 here in set number 3.
Deslack
again.
Another
ace serve. So
hit
2
it where they
aces
ain't.
in a row. Great serve there by Ashley. Of course, I am a little biased on that one.
Butkovich on her heels. And
Hopper,
just mishit there.
Hopper can't
Engadine stumbling out of the gates here to start the 3rd. Outside of that, Shanley service error. Been all Deslack here.
Butkovich here able to hit across. Shanley
nice
not quite
play
sure,
by
able to get her across.
Amelia
Freed.
filling in there. Kapkova plays it. Depew.
Back set Schrader. She'll bump deep, and that's going to go out. So side out point there for the Eagles. Indians up 4-2. Deslack will go out, and Lily Heim will check in for the Indians. Hasenjager will serve for the Eagles.
Gets the signal. On the way. Didn't look good when it left.
Off the side of the hand. Clears the net, but goes wide right. Out of bounds. So a quick side out point for the Indians. And they'll sub again.
There's the Wayland's.
The Wayland sisters will check
Wayland's
back in.
Substitution. Allie takes the back. Natalie takes the front and the net. Wayland looks up. Sends it on.
Sistrunk.
Engadine
trouble
is
here. Freed
running each other over.
Wayland, nice set this side. Kapkova, Sistrunk able to handle. And net here, that's going to go across by Holcomb. Heim. Wayland to Wayland.
They just all collapsed.
Nice.
She saw it.
She saw it, was able to place that on the outside line. Nice hit there by Natalie Wayland. The Indians now go up 6-2. Set number 3. Eagles got to win here to stay alive in this match. Freed, Holcomb will set high. Hopper comes across and hits at the net.
Hopper's had a little bit of trouble with the timing, and Engadine
We're going to have
is going to call a timeout.
Timeout here with the Indians on top, 7-2.
JV score again earlier. That was 3-0. 25-10, 25-10, and 15-6. Newberry trying to go perfect set-wise on the night here.
And reminder, we've got youth football here in Newberry this
Saturday.
weekend.
Yep.
JV girls volleyball is at a tournament in Pickford, and the varsity girls volleyball will travel to Escanaba. So from tonight through Saturday, we've got a sports-filled weekend if you're a Newberry Indian fan. So Allie Whalen will have the serve out of the timeout. Indians on top 7-2.
He's on the phone. Now he can't hear his phone call.
Now we'll get back to volleyball. Sistrunk will hit that one up. Hasenstager set net, nobody there. And that'll drop in for another point for the Lady Indians. Now up 8-2 here in set 3.
Varsity going to be in that Escanaba tournament this weekend. Then next week, a pretty good one. Next Thursday, Newberry going to be at Brimley.
It's a good matchup. Those
That'll be a good one to keep an eye on.
Yeah, they've met several times already this season, and it's kind of been a back and forth battle between those two.
Probably a good chance that's a preview of your district final.
Possibly. Eagles struggling on the serve return here again. Indians now pull ahead 10-2 here in set 3.
Our next broadcast will be 2 weeks from tonight when Rudyard comes to town.
Hit there by the Eagles, goes deep. Point Lady Indians. Allie Whalen will serve again. She's rattled off a few.
The old net ball. Everything going the Lady Indians' way.
I believe I get a negative point there because I was complimenting her on her serve before that one went through.
That's point's point.
So negative now for me?
No, I'm going to let that slide for you.
No. I go backwards on that. That was an unjinx.
An unjinx. Oh, so yeah, you're under par. -1.
I'm a negative one.
You're running away with it.
Dan's still at 1. Debatable he's at 2, but we'll go with 1.
Yeah.
Vukovic to serve. Kopkova will play that up. Whalen sets Natalie Whalen. Good dig there by Sistrunk. Eagles play across. Shanley. Whalen. This side, Kopkova. She'll tip deep. Vukovic able to play. Briggs trying to push that across. That'll hit the top of the net and drop down. Point Indians. 13-3 now. Indians on top. And Kopkova will go back to serve. Kopkova free up top. Ace serve there for Kopkova. Kopkova will get the serve again. She'll send that one at freed off. And out, and another ace serve for Kopkova.
Strong night again at the service line, which could cost me one here.
See how this plays out, Dan. That's going to drop in, and Dan will regain a point.
Yeah. Still behind by a shot.
So -1-0. Debatable.
Yeah.
But we'll put you at 0. So Kopkova to serve again. Skims the top of the net.
Wow.
And drops in
Engadine
another
frustrated. Timeout.
A serve. Indians now on top 17-3, and the Eagles want to talk about it. And they're hanging on. They need to win here in set 3 to force a set 4. The Indians looking to sweep it here in 3.
Trying to see when the volleyball cutoff is.
I don't know what you mean by cutoff.
Because they are now in a seeding as well, just like basketball.
Oh, yeah, I know district starts that last week in October. So yeah, I'm not sure what the cutoff is where they would set that. I'm guessing it's probably be that 3rd week in October. So out of the timeout, Indians will retain the serve. Kopkova will send it across, up 17-3 now here in set 3. Eva sends that deep off Sistrunk. Another ace serve for Kopkova.
She is getting better and better. And that takes time too. Brimley's the host for that district tournament. Tipped and
That
in.
was tipped, yep. So that'll be an ace serve, another ace serve for Kopkova. Indians now pulling away in this one, up 19-3. Kopkova, deep, Sistrunk. Played up there, push across here by Holcomb. Schrader there for the Indians. Set, middle, Natalie Whalen. She'll push down. Briggs able to handle. Freed in the middle. Natalie Whalen there to block that one and knock it down. Indians now 23. Set number 3 looking to close this one out, and it would be a full sweep for the Indians, both at the JV and the varsity level tonight. Kopkova sends that one in. Her serves have been hard to handle tonight. Freed not able to get to that one, and that's going to drop down. 21-3 now Indians. Kopkova will send that one across again. Short there. Played up. Over on 3. Kopkova will play. Allie Whalen set this side. Shanley tip across. Trouble here for the Eagles. Nice push there across by the Eagles to keep that alive. Schrader, Indians got a bump on 3. Bukovich to Freed. Holcomb will push across. Whalen set this side. Shanley hits that one deep. Out of bounds. Side out to the Eagles.
8 days prior to the district.
You're still hung up on that,
Yep.
eh? All right.
I figured it out.
Good job, Dan.
I don't quit. Don't quit on the research.
Serve deep here. Whalen to Natalie Whalen, middle. Tipped at the net by Freed. Eagles able to play. Oh, hesitation there, and that's going to drop down. Eagles really struggling to set up any offense tonight, Dan. Most of those balls are coming across. You know, they're not able to really set up to hit, per se. Olivia Burke will check in. She'll go back to serve. Ashley Deslak will check in for Lily Heim and come into the front row. Burke, jump serve. Tough there. Freed able to play it up. Trouble here for the Eagles at the net. Ooh, little collision. Hope everybody's all right there. Yep, both players get up.
I think they're more upset than anything.
That'll drop down. Indians now up 23-4 as they look to close this match out here in set 3. Burke, nice jump serve there.
Woof. That is
communication for the Eagles. They're struggling right now.
But a rocky ride here in the third for the Lady Eagles. And Whalen
Shanley gets up.
Or Shanley.
And that's going to be no tip called out.
Yeah, almost put a hole in the back
got
wall.
all of that one. Didn't quite get on top of that one enough.
And now some confusion on the Engadine side of things.
Callie Robinson checking in. She'll get the serve. Robinson sends that deep, and that's going to be out.
Match point?
Yep, set match point here for the Indians. They're up 24-5. Alzea Depew will check in to see if she can close this one out. Depew set the serve. Played right back across by the Eagles. Depew looking set up. She pushes across on the second. Eagles play in the net at Freed. Leah Taylor there. Block. Knocks it down. And the Indians will take set number 3, 25-5. And will end Dig Pink night with a sweep. 3-0 against the rival Lady Eagles here on Dig Pink night.
Impressive showing for the Lady Indians. They also win the JV in straight sets, 25-10, 25-10, and 15-6. Want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Want to thank everyone who came on out and supported such a great night again. Another successful year in the books at Dig Pink 2024. Lady Indians earn the bragging right, 3-0 in the JV, 3-0 in the varsity.